Hello Joshua kids! My name is Joseph and my parents were Jacob and Rachel. My father, Jacob, had 12 sons and a daughter, that is me right there in yellow. Jacob, my dad, loved me so much that he gave me a beautiful coat of many colors. He didn't make any for my brothers, and they got really jealous of me. One day I had a dream, where 11 stars, the sun and the moon were bowing down to me. In another dream, I was in the field with my brothers tying bundles of wheat. My bundles stood up, and the other bundles bowed down to mine. Well, I shared my exciting dreams with my brothers, and they got really angry at me since the dreams implied that I'll rule over them. One afternoon, my father sent me to check on my brothers. I obeyed him, and headed to the fields to find them. That was probably the worst day of my life. They thought of how to get rid of me. Eventually they sold me to some merchants. That's how I ended up in Egypt as a slave. In all of this, God was still with me. I was so blessed in Egypt, God gave me favor, and I was put in charge of Potiphar's household. Potiphar's wife wanted me to sin against God, and the only way out was to run away, leaving my coat in her hands. She got me into big trouble and I ended up in jail. Even in jail, God was still with me. One day, Pharaoh, the king, had some troubling dreams, and I told him the meaning of his dreams, with God's help. In the first dream, 7 lean cows ate up 7 fat cows. In the second dream, 7 thin heads of grain swallowed 7 fat heads of grain. The dreams meant that there were going to be 7 years of great harvest, followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh was super impressed, so he made me his right-hand man, the Prime Minister of Egypt. How blessed I was! My life changed overnight. I was now in charge of all the food in Egypt and I helped store food for the years of famine. People came from far and near to buy food in Egypt. The famine affected my family too, and soon, my brothers had to come all the way to Egypt to buy some food. Guess what? They bowed down to me, just as I had seen in my dreams several years ago. God used me to save my family, and preserve the lineage of Israel. And that's how this little boy from Canaan became the Prime Minister of Egypt. Isn't God amazing?